Hello everyone, this VR is for Shar Fisher, and she's having a subby challenge at the moment, and she's calling for journal pages, A4 size, folded in half, and all 4 pages embellished. Right, so a lot of the ladies are doing lace, which I'm not comfortable with yet, so I'm sticking to paper for this one. And it's just a vintage theme, which is what I like. I prefer vintage to anything old. So I've started off with the first page, some advertising, ladies wear. I've done some fancy stitching along the side. This is a pocket, and in the pocket there's an envelope. So these pages are quite plain compared to the other entries, because theirs are beautifully done, very, very pretty. Inside the envelope is an advert for needle women and domestic vacancies in the late 1890s and 1900s. Just something to read. And in the top of this first page there's a bill in French. That's from 1905. That just fits in the top. On the second page, I've just embellished this with some script, and rather than cover it up with anything, I've just put on this altered paper clip, and it's book pages on some lace with a little flower and a pearl. So not too elaborate, but it just sets the page off. And on the third page, another altered paper clip on the front of this envelope with some applique, a little pearl, some eyelash trim, some frayed cotton, and some seam binding. And that's just a stamped envelope with some gathered cotton, a little safety pin with beads on, and a little butterfly in the corner. And that flips over. And here we've got a little pad, writing pad, with some die cuts at the bottom. And I'll put my name somewhere on there for you. And inside this envelope we've got fake check, another fake check. I thought if I put lots of fake money in, it might come to you in real life, Shar. So lots of money coming your way. I'll even put one in there for you. And a little beaded tassel on this paper clip here. And there's a pocket at the side. I've just put an envelope in there. Put nothing in it, but I might put something in it. And in the top of this one there's another tag, and on this tag we've got a bird, some pretty paper, some machine stitching, some stamping again, a little bit of applique, and crochet work, some gathered pink and blue material, and it's all stitched onto a piece of hessian. So that's the inside of the book pages, and I've left this one pretty plain. I've just done a pocket with decoupage roses on, a plain tag with some seam binding, some embroidery stitching, machine stitching along the edges, and just a little bit of pink trim on the front there. So those are my pages, and then I did another set for you, Shar, because I wasn't too thrilled with them, but when you're not feeling well, it's very difficult to be creative. I found that out sitting looking at pages not knowing what to do with them. So with this one, for a change, I've done images, which you can't see too well here, but I've done images on vellum, and I've die cut the sides, and another altered paper clip with a mirror at the top, and I've picked out the aqua colours on the vellum with this seam binding and lace. Now in this, I've made each one into a pocket, so there's a pocket at the front there with a matching tag, and on the back of the tag I've put some text. Right, on this first one, when I loved myself enough, I began to feed my hunger for solitude and revel in the inexplicable contentment that is its own companion. I realised I am never alone. And because I like this image, the images that I've done so much, I've not covered them. So I've used the pockets instead and put the items inside the pockets. The second one, I've just put a dangle trim, made a beaded tassel there on the back of the paper clip that I put at the front. And I like this picture of this lady, again with the lovely aqua colours and the purple, and there's a tag in there to match, and on the back of the tag, when I love myself enough, I recognised my courage and fear, my naivety and wisdom, and I make a place for each at my table. And on the centre pages I've put a little booklet. Again, kept it plain. I've just put a little bookmark on the inside. Some pages to complement the vellum. These spotted pages are from Gypsy Girl by Pamela. There's a bookmark there of lace just attached, and another little bookmark at the back of the book. So that's in the centre of the pages. Another tassel, another pretty piece of vellum there with a matching tag. And on this one When I loved myself enough, I began leaving whatever wasn't healthy. This meant people, jobs, my own beliefs and habits, anything that kept me small. My judgment called it disloyal. Now I see it as self-loving. And the back page. Still with the vellum, with the pocket. Just a little paperclip embellishment there with a couple of hearts and some leaves. And the final one, another matching tag with that page. When I loved myself enough, I began pouring my feelings into my journals. These loving companions speak my language. No translation is needed. So, another set of pages for you, Shar. Trying to think of something a bit different for you. So I'll send those off to you as soon as I can, and I hope you like them, Shar. Thanks very much everyone for looking in. Bye for now. Bye.